that?
The guy without a name, call him Roland.
Is he back? Rollins is back
I'm this close to taking that plate that, you know, they covered it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to take it off, it fell off.
What's underneath? Is it Rollins? So you still have the Rollins
jersey? I
jersey?
was like, I don't want to buy a jersey.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, he refused to let me have Rollins on the back. It's kind of cool.
He did it all last year. Why is this year different? Who's Teddy? Is Teddy a blank jersey? Oh, Teddy's probably wearing his previous jerseys. All right. We're going to get this game going. Puck drop. Teddy wins it back to Jasper. Jasper holds, finds Colin. Collins loses it to Charlie. Charlie tries to give it back, but Wonderland gets in the way. Charlie tried to give it back to Teddy. Wonderland got in the way. Wonderland coming back the other way now. Flynn pokes it away. Teddy finds it, chips it around a man, but gets a little knee up to block. Little interference, no call. Jasper passes it up to Colin. Colin and Charlie turn into the zone, turned away. Maybe Colin kept it, I don't know. Colin still has it, turning. Oh, Teddy was there, redirect, just went wide. Charlie is dogged along the corner. Jasper holds at the blue line. Jasper still has it, bumped off the puck though. Wonderland coming back the other way. Pass across, Flynn steps up. Colin plays it in the zone, but the puck never comes in, so it's onside. Colin just brings it right back in, avoids a stick check, feeds up to Jasper. Jasper holds, thinks about going near side, runs out of room though. Goalie makes the save. Colin stepped up, man loses the puck. Reagan had it for a second, it was behind him though. Turned over to Wonderland. They make the pass, tied up by Oliver. Reagan takes the puck behind, a little bit of speed, dishes to the side. Daniel and who is that? Little puck protection there. Daniel feeds it up ahead. Now Reagan has it again. Reagan into the zone. Reagan, good move to the side. Bumped off the puck, still has it in the corner, avoids the check. Still has it, kicks it onto a stick. Has Chase in front. Reagan all the way around. Puck rolls through the crease. Nobody get a stick on it. Kieran gets a stick on that clearing attempt. Chase holds onto it. Chase bumps his man. Chase keeps going into the corner. Knocked aside by Wonderland. Wonderland looking on for a breakout. Good turn aside by Kieran. Kieran in on a forecheck, trying to get in the way. Now Chase intercepts the pass, holds it in. Kieran comes out with the puck, knocks it away. Puck is loose, but not out. Daniel's there. Daniel shoots, deflected. Goalie hangs on. Good deflection there. Kieran in front. Good pressure right out the gates here. Colin in to take the draw. Oh, little miscommunication there by Kai and Jasper. Jasper chips it, bouncing puck. Colin, oh, that goes off a skate and comes all the way out. Colin with a little bit of misdirection and basically trickery. Oh, Colin tried to jump the play there from behind on the player. Kicked aside by Rollins. Colin takes the puck back. Kai also goes down low. Colin hits the brakes. Kai's behind. Pass back to Kai. Kai looks up ice. Has some room. Puts it onto Jasper. Jasper moves around one Wonderland player. Moves in right into the middle. Now the players collapse on him and knock it away. Drew is there, but they come behind Drew. Kai pokes. But the player, tried to center it across. Jasper was there on a good back check. Jasper lifts the stick. Now Jasper pushes ahead to Drew. Drew gets a stick on it, but can't play it ahead. Wonderland holds it, chips it in. Will is there to play it, plays it up ahead to Jasper. Jasper waits. Charlie's there. Charlie chips it in deep. Teddy's first to it. Teddy leaves it back behind for Charlie. Charlie on his skates, tries to kick it in front. A little bit of help from Colin too. Too many players in front. Just a centering attempt there by Flynn. No one but Wonderland there. Wonderland clears it out. Teddy's there. Teddy fakes his clear over to Daniel. Or sorry, no, that's Oliver. Oliver ends up losing it. Soft shot from the side, and Will gloves it. Puck is down. Wonderland wins it. Hard pass back to the point. Quick pass ahead. We're going to have a hand. No, hand pass.
You gotta call that.
Hard pass around, down low. Charlie's clearing attempt. Second effort. Gets it up ahead. They hold around the blue line. Everybody's out of the zone. No offsides. Wonderland gets the puck, turns it around, right back into the zone. Shot comes wide into the corner. Kai is there, poking at it. Wonderland shoots it towards the net, but behind. All the way around to the point. They just center it right onto Kieran's stick. Kieran comes out, runs into a man. Charlie picks it up. Kieran hangs on at the blue line. Charlie still has it, holds, goes behind, banks it to the corner. Step up by Daniel. Daniel loses the puck though. Wonderland just chips it down to the zone. Caps were changing. We're going to have an icing. All right, offensive zone face-off. Colin, Reagan, Chase. Chase steps up. Hard breakout attempt. Jasper gets a little flex on that one. Goes flying high into the air. Hard centering attempt by Colin. Misplayed. Jasper just loses it though at the blue line. Has to protect. Moves around. Reagan's moving with speed. Coming through. Tripped up from behind. Chase tries to get a whack at it because Wonderland was waiting. And a delayed call there. Switching in the playoff unit, or the power play unit. Oliver, Kieran, Jasper. Teddy and Colin back at the point. Oh, having a tough time getting the penalty up on the scoreboard. Everyone's waiting. Oh. They put, probably, that's I think what he just told them. All right, now we got the right number, right time up on the scoreboard. Kieran wins it. Gets a little bit of help from Colin over to Teddy. Teddy lifts up his head and fans on the shot. Colin's back to play defense, gets a little help from Kieran. Kieran with a hard back check. Nice job. Puck is left behind. Teddy's there. Teddy's looking up ice. Has a clear pass to Jasper. Misplayed though off the boards. Oliver's going to move in. Comes out of the zone. Jasper holds. Waits for everybody to get on sides. Jasper takes it in. Poked at. Kicked aside by Wonderland. Wonderland flutters it in, and their team goes for a change. They're going to come and forecheck here. Nope, not a hard forecheck. They're going to let us out of the zone. Colin's just going to hold, bring it all the way in, left behind, on to Teddy. Teddy tries to get it over to Oliver. Oliver's there, chips it in. Defended well, but the puck came loose, and Oliver was there to chip it over the goalie. 37 seconds were left on that power play. Pretty efficient there, despite a couple of times down in our own end. All right. Colin was trying to get a drink, but He needs to come back out to take the face off. Flynn steps up, misplays the puck, but comes back to get it. Colin now just chucks it into the corner. Dylan's there. Arm is all around a player, but no call. Held. Flynn chips it down low. Drew sidesteps a check, but loses the puck. Hard around is Wonderland, but Daniel's there. Daniel just plays it off the boards. Dylan avoids the check. Puck comes down along the boards, chipped aside, right onto Collins. Collins shot, loose in front, still there. Poked under the goalie. Dylan tried to avoid the goalie and ran into the post. Face-off draw. Kieran wins it. Back to Jasper. Jasper hard off the boards. Charlie's there. Jasper's going to come back and collect this one. Got a couple men on. Looks up ice. Gives to Kai. Kai had a man on him immediately, though. Jasper plays behind. Teddy is there. Has to fight for it. Now he works it through, but Wonderland holds at the blue line. Teddy gets it around his man. Now he's got one man to beat, two men behind it. They fall down. Teddy holds, fakes the shot, brings it back for Charlie. Charlie was there, but couldn't get a stick on it. Kieran fights for it, comes out. Kai had it for a second. Back to Jasper. Jasper's shot just high and wide. Kieran fakes along the boards, tries to chip it over to Charlie. Charlie's moving, gives it back to Jasper. Jasper shoots, comes in, finds a hole, and that's good. Between the goalie and the near post. Found net. Great pass by Charlie. Wide open Jasper had a good clean look. Puck is down. Colin pokes at it. Wonderland fights their way through. Reagan moving quickly, just chips it high off the glass. Chase is back behind, gets a piece of it, but Wonderland has it. Wonderland chips around Colin, who is coming back. Nice poke by Flynn. Flynn, hard pass back to Oliver. Oliver's going to have to go chase this one. Will is there, and he has to cover as Cumberland is knocking on the door. Wonderland. Puck down. Colin wins it, gives it away. Shot goes wide. Will got a piece of it. Chase in on the check, tied up,
let's
and
go.
dragged to the ice.
All
Here's
day,
the
Ref.
call.
Ref, holding all day. That's all they do.
They have 3 refs in Connecticut. Puck down, back to the point. Here comes a shot through traffic. Will had a nice good look, no tip. Face off over to Will's right. Reagan kicks it to the side. Wonderland comes up with it, moves behind, feeds it in front. Chase is there. Chase is clearing attempt. Got a little bit of help, comes out. Offside's the call. Oliver plays it back to Flynn. Flynn holds off the boards, just out of the reach of Drew. Flynn back to play the puck. Man on his back, keeps the puck alive, keeps moving. Puck comes out now, back to Flynn. Flynn holds, comes in front of the net dangerously. Rolls in front, back over to Drew. Drew moves behind, gives Oliver some room. Oliver off the boards, gives ahead to Dylan. Dylan holds the puck, fights his way through. Players falling down. Oliver still has it, fighting his way through. Squirts back, all the way back. Dylan is moving, 34 seconds left on the power play. Dumps it around. Wonderland gets a line change. They're going to come in and hopefully keep possession. Oh, to the ice. A little bit of a cross check. Oliver holds, feeds it back up to Kieran. Kieran has player, can't dig it out of the boards. Nice play ahead by Drew at the red line to just play it ahead. Help his team get the line change. Played aside. Wonderland keeps. Stood up by Kai. Now pushed to the side. Fed back in front. Charlie was waiting for it. Charlie's breaking back the other way. Charlie's moving with the puck. Has Teddy, who has to hold up at the... Oh, just out of Teddy's reach. Tried to chip it towards the net. Teddy ties up along the boards. Fights it back ahead. Stepped up is Daniel. Daniel turns him back aside. Shot into the body for Daniel. Daniel keeps at the blue line. Pushed ahead by Teddy. Teddy bumps his man. Off the boards. Charlie's there first to the puck. Charlie tries to get it right back to Kieran. Now Kieran gets it. Kieran gives to Teddy. Backhand just wide. Teddy into the corner. Gets the puck. Feeds to Daniel. Daniel hard around for Kieran. Kieran's there. Kieran, oh, dumped from behind. Teddy pokes his man, gives him a push onto
All day, guys. All
back to Kai.
Thank you.
Trip coming out of the zone. Caps back on the penalty kill. Collins in to take the draw. We have Chase and Oliver back to the point. Holds, moves down low. Just gonna keep, tries to feed in front. Nothing doing, turned aside. Collins there, just flips it up high. Too far, going for icing. .115 left on the penalty kill, 3:41 left in the first period. Face-off win, back to the point. Colin tried to get in there. Now comes right back out to Colin. Colin holds, steps away from the hit. Now poked, chipped out. Wonderland back in on sides. Tried to get it pushed aside by Jasper. Colin with a good reach, intercepts the pass, tries to push it up ahead to Chase. Chase has time. Chase takes it right back behind. Chase has plenty of room to take a look. Feeds it around for Jasper. Jasper's there. Jasper chips it, bouncing puck. Makes it to Colin now. Colin in neutral ice. Wonderland tries to stretch now. Move it over to this side. Good stick by Chase. Keeps the puck. Now carries into the zone. Still has it. Dumps it towards Colin, but Colin was turned around. Right back onto Wonderland's stick. Moving to the center. Poked away. Has to regroup. Intercepted again by Chase. Chase is moving with it. Gains the red line. Dumps it in deep. Everybody goes for a change. 11 seconds left on the penalty kill. Collins in. Knifes it away. Wonderland finds the handle though, coming back, 2-on-3. Drags, tied up in front. Reagan flips it off the boards. One touch pass to Reagan. Reagan sidesteps, gives it right back to Flynn. Flynn gives it back to Reagan. Reagan one touch around his man. Reagan again with a little misdirection, moving. Feeds it hard through. Kieran just tried to redirect it on, goes wide. Drew trying to chip it towards the front of the net. Reagan has it. Reagan curls, still has the puck. Back to Daniel. Daniel holds, back to Reagan. Reagan Sidestep, oh, right through Kieran. Couldn't get the shot off. Wonderland's coming back through. Wonderland just dumps it deep. Everyone goes for a change as they're tired. Back around, Daniel overskates, but has plenty of time to come back. Puck is rolling on him. He gives it up ahead. Oh, just missed Kieran, who was on the blue line. So that was officially icing. Missed a couple players on the way down. So coming back deep in our zone. Even strength, 135 left in the first. Hard win for Wonderland, but they missed on the point. Hard pass back up. Tried to get our forecheck to overcommit. Chip back beside. Rollins has it. Rollins bumps his man. They feed it right back out of the zone. Jasper's there, turns away. Ref stands up, gets it in deep. Misplayed by Wonderland. Second effort, now they get it out. There's the call as Jasper brought it back to the blue line while the group was still in the zone. Jasper steps up, just chips it in the zone. Back to their D though. Nice job by Teddy to get a skate in the way. Keeps it. Now he hits the foot race back down low. The D turned away. They pass it back out. Jasper's there, chips it around. Off of Jasper. It would have been a hand pass, but played by Wonderland. Charlie gets it deep when his team's on sides. Trying to get some pressure on. Teddy's first to it. Teddy digs it out of the zone, chipped all the way back. Jasper plays it up ahead for Kai. Kai fakes the shot, plays ahead for Charlie. Charlie has a man on his back. Keeps the puck though. Now gets it back to Kai. Kai moves to the middle, shot in. Not redirected. Colin has it. Colin shoots wide. Colin back to the point. Jasper's there, tries to chip around one man. We got two. Jasper's moving with the puck. Misplayed, had to kick it ahead, had it knocked off his stick though. Charlie plays into the corner. Kai's there, and time expires behind the net. One period down, 2-1 or 2-0 Caps. All right. Refs are ready. Wonderland's ready. Caps coming out. Will back in net. Kieran's taking the draw. Wonderland wins it back. Holds, looks for his pass. Hard pass back across, plays it off the boards, runs it down into our zone now. Flynn feeding back. Kieran, good pass ahead to Reagan. Reagan, another pass for Chase. Chase is moving quick into the zone, looks for help. Oh, it just gets played out. But Reagan's there to pick up the puck. Plays it back, loses it though. Wonderland's there. Moving quickly. Couple sticks, a little bit of a bump from Kieran. Hard back around. Flynn's there. Flynn waits. Banks it off the boards. Played once by Reagan. Reagan around his man. Still moving with it. Not lifts a stick. Chips it forward. Kieran runs into his man. Turn back aside. Got some Wonderland players breaking out of the zone. 2-on-3 again. Oliver looks. Picks up his man, but they go to the bench. Now Oliver's back to... Kieran moves behind the net, plays it hard off the boards, up for Reagan. Reagan tried to get a piece of it, but comes out of the zone. Reagan holds his ground. Wonderland has to retreat. Hard bank off the boards. Icing is the call. Chipped aside, Collins there. Oh, towards the net. Drew gave it a little flip. Drew hits the brakes, bumped away from the puck. Kai had it, tried to get it down deep, knocked aside, holds at the blue line, just gets it right back down deep. Good stick work there. Rollins, first one to it, gets by Daniel. They say Daniel got enough of it. It's coming down, doesn't even go anyway. Kai, nifty little move to fake there. Gives it back to Daniel, dangerous in front. Daniel with the quick thinking, just gets it out of the zone. Hard dump in, it's gonna be an ice back the other way. Kieran battles it back. Wonderland wins it. Hard around the boards. Oliver's there. Oliver hits once, twice. Pushed ahead. Jasper's there. Jasper with a nifty little move. Back to Oliver. Oliver hard off the boards. Teddy's there. Teddy chips it. Moves ahead. Kieran is there. Player protects. Gets it in the corner. Teddy goes into the corner to get it. Chipped towards the net. Goes wide. On the back of the net. Lots of people there. Where's the puck? Goalie finds it. Covers. Win back into the corner. Wonderland with a hard pass. Again, we're going to have an ice here as they just rifle it off the boards. Misplayed the angle as it goes all the way. Kieran in, takes the draw all the way back to Oliver. Oliver loses his balance, so he just pushes it to the corner. Now fed around. Teddy's there. Jasper switches with him. Jasper tries to drag on his man, gives him a little bump. Moving into the corner. Tried to drag out was Kieran, but lose the puck coming along the boards. Teddy's back to get it. Teddy looks up, loses the puck. Now he plays it back behind for Oliver. Oliver up off the glass. Bouncing puck back to the point. Teddy challenges. Bouncing puck. Rollins hits it out of the air. Chipped it. Charlie gets a piece of it, but Wonderland's coming right back in. Right as a change. Miscommunication. Their player just hits deep. Leaves it for Rollins, or sorry, that's Oliver. Oliver flips it back over to Charlie, bounces on his stick, couple of plays. Now they had numbers, but they just chip it in the corner. Centering attempt is knocked down by Oliver, gets a stick in the way. Teddy finds the puck. Charlie loses an edge over there in the corner. Jasper just clears it out of the zone, buying some time. Fed back in, again, icing wave off this time as they dump it in from about the red line. High shot comes in, Will sees it and hangs on. Wonderland wins it back. Quick shot. Will opts for the blocker. Loose puck in front of him. Good battle. Caps end up winning it. Daniel turns around. Colin got in the way. That was probably a pass for Chase, but that's fine. Turn back to Reagan. Reagan's over here. Reagan just tries to chip it out. Hits a foot. Hits something. A little bit of help. Turn right back in is Wonderland. Will again with the blocker. Punches it aside. Flynn is there. Chase chips it off the boards. Couple Wonderland players. Back behind is Flynn. Flynn overcommits, but they just push it back into the corner. Daniel turns away from one man, turns away from numbers. Has numbers of support this way. Chase is coming out. Chase is moving with it. Fakes, holds. Rolling puck. Didn't get a lot on it. Gives it to Reagan. Reagan with a high fluttering puck. Lands behind. Kind of a flat land, too. Didn't go far. Back into the corner, battle down low. Puck push back to Colin. Colin is stepped in front of though, loses the puck, comes back out to the point. Flynn is there, Flynn fakes. Nobody there though, miscommunication with Reagan. Reagan was going to the bench, turned aside. Chase is there, Chase challenges, but Wonderland gets a pass out. We got one man in, sends it around. Most of the team is going to the bench. One player gets back. Daniel's got some time. Now he plays it up ahead. Flynn got a piece. Oh, right up ahead to Colin. They say he's onside. Colin, just a goalie to beat. Got maybe a paddle on it, maybe a blocker. Good outlet pass. Player loses it in his skates. Bumped off by Jasper. Jasper sends it wide of the net. Banks off the boards. Played back to Drew. Drew holds. Now they continue to fight for it. Wonderland ties up, feeds it up ahead, off of one stick, but he was deep in the zone and it goes the distance. All right, 8:51 left in the second. Pretty even play for the most part the second period. Tied up. Kieran wasn't sure where it is. Kai, a nice little touch up to Dylan. Dylan back to Kieran. Kieran holds. Kieran cuts back around, tries to fake to Dylan, but Jasper's there. Jasper holds. Hard shot hits a player, probably in the wrist. The clearing attempt comes all the way back out to center. Jasper turns. Jasper hard pass back off the boards. Just missed Drew. Couple of players. Good touch pass. Cuts back in front, couple of moves. Will waves a glove at it. It goes high. Kai is there, ties up. Kai still has it. Uses the body to protect there. Kai hits the brakes, feeds it around. Jasper's gonna step up and take it. Jasper to Drew. Drew one touch to Kieran, but they miscommunicate, couldn't hang on. Offsides is the call here.
Step through that.
Puck is down. Teddy finds it, but knocked aside by the defender. Now he chips it in deep. Behind. behind. Oliver's there. Oliver has some space. Now he feeds up ahead for Teddy. Teddy's moving with the puck. Teddy through the legs, back to Colin. Dangerous pass right back to Teddy. Teddy moving in, all the way in through the 5-hole, and it's good. Teddy from Colin.
All day? All day?
Colin's there, wins it back to Teddy. Teddy one touch to Oliver. Oliver, dangerous pass, right back to Flynn. Oliver comes back, knocks it away. Helps Flynn out, who was pretty beat there. Hard pass up ahead right onto Colin. Colin now just chips it deep as they had good coverage on him. Goalie covers as Charlie's coming in. Win back for Wonderland. Wonderland plays it hard off the boards. Oliver steps up, had it. Not drifted on his stick though. Wonderland plays it back. Too far though. Chase has it. Chase loses back to Reagan. Reagan fakes his shot. Back to Flynn. Flynn drags. Tied up, but no call. Lots of numbers. Gives his team time though to come back through. Good pass ahead on the wing here for Wonderland. They enter the zone. Stepped into there by Oliver. Flynn wins the battle, sidesteps his man, pulls back out, has some space to move. Flynn skating with the puck, has Chase way up ahead. Chase holds up, puck comes loose. Chase is going to be the first in. Chase is just plastered into the boards. Pressing the tempo though, continues to play. Chase returns the favor, plays his man into the board. Walks around, Oliver's there. Oliver steers on the side, pokes it away. Oliver looks, misses the pass there. Chase is there, holds, misses. Will with a good save. Colin, Drew, Dylan, Daniel and Kai. Daniel takes the puck back behind, has to sidestep Kai, moves around, right onto Dylan's stick. Dylan steps through his man. It's called a hit. Colin and takes a draw, turns away. Colin now steps up on his man. Daniel gets a chip behind him, played behind. Daniel back to get the puck. Daniel moves it right on through, moving with some speed. Chip back behind. Daniel's got to pick up his man. Drifts on his stick. Couple players collapse down. Kai steps up, takes the puck away. Played it up a little too far though. Kai loses an edge. Playing a little loose right now. Got to tighten it back up, guys. Hard pass up ahead for Wonderland. Wonderland just chips it towards the front. Daniel's there. Daniel plays it behind Dylan. Chipped behind. Dragged him down. Now Wonderland's coming back through. Got a little bit of an extra hit there. Here comes the shot. Comes wide. Steps up. And there's the whistle. Delayed call. Hit behind the play. I think it's Colin going.
Keep it up, Black.
All right, just under 5 left to play in the second. In a minute or two, they might get the penalty on the board. Okay, now it's up 1:30. right, now we're gonna drop the puck. Wonderland wins it back. Collins steers aside his man. Oh, misplayed by Will. Puck squirts out right to Jasper. Jasper up into the netting. Is this the NHL?
Hit the glass after it hit the net.
That's all. Teddy takes it in. Hard pass back to Oliver. Oliver holds. His shot goes wide. Player overskates all the way back. Kieran's got time to move with the puck. Kieran holds, just chips it in. Wonderland. Now he's going to move it around. Teddy's in. Teddy steers his man back. Pass back in front. Nice job stepping in front is Oliver. Second effort. Teddy tried to step through his man. Pass in front, but knocked down. Good stick on puck. Back to the point here. They cycle. Fed back down low. Player has to retreat into the corner to go get it. Players collapse on him. Everybody has it. Reagan finds it at his skates, feeds it up ahead to Teddy. Teddy had a man behind him, banks it off the boards. It's going for icing though, too far.
Eat that one, don't pass it.
All right, looks like Reagan in to take the draw. Ties up, caught in the ref's feet, comes back to the point. Reagan in to mess up. We got two down low. Good back check by Chase. Took away the extra man. Reagan cuts behind his man, coming in with speed. Just gonna shoot off the goalie's glove, goes high. Waits, Chase again, gets in the middle, takes the puck away. Back here, coming out of the zone. Flynn steps up with his man. Daniel cuts back this way, plenty of room. Reagan's waiting for him. Reagan spots the pass, clear out. Chase has it. Chase is in, one-on-one. Cuts to the front, tries to get a shot off through the legs, deflected. Reagan into the corner, ties up his man, sets up, moves it right back in front. Teddy's there. Oh, first Colin was there, tried to feed for Chase. Chase bumps his man, comes into the boards. Oh, misconnect on that. We're gonna have an icing back the other way. Waffling. He called it before it crossed the line, I think. I think Daniel was probably surprised by that one as he scooped up the puck right at the goal line there. It's all right, we'll take it. Even strength again. 2:35 left in the second. Back to Wonderland. Wonderland just fires it off the glass. Gonna have to move as the player has a step. Will's out. Will hangs on. Didn't have a clean play. Had to hold on. They're figuring out their angles now. Gonna try to just beat us by getting deep. Tossed out. Went early. They both went. Now puck is down. Wins it back to Jasper. Jasper loses it, gives it away. Turns back. Jasper was there though. Took the puck away from the players. He was trying to cut back around. Drew's there. Drew feeds to Kieran. Kieran's moving through. Has Dylan. Feeds a bouncing puck just out of Dylan's reach. Dylan plays it off the boards, but had a bad angle. Back to Jasper. Jasper's shot. No redirect there for Will. Stepped up by Kai. Kai just plays the body. Feeds it up ahead to Drew. Drew's there. Keeps off the boards, but runs into about three players who take it away from him. Now Drew steps up, gives back to Kai. Kai right back to Drew. Drew chips it to the middle. Kieran's there. Kieran chipped it toward the net. Dylan was there. Redirect goes wide. and flipped up off the boards. Puck is loose, held on to by Kieran. Kieran turns right into a stick. Gets a little bit of help though from Kai. Jasper's back now. Jasper steps up, gets a stick right in the mix and knocks it away. Kai is there. Kai chips. A little bit of help from Dylan. Dylan's there. Great puck support. Feeds up ahead for Drew. Drew had it, but gets stepped in front of. Off a skate. One man coming off the bench. Sorry, but then Jasper took it right back. We got sticks on the ice. Players are playing Kieran's stick. Kieran looks at the ref. Shoulder shrugs. Nice job stepping in. Bouncing puck. Shot dead again. Nice job played down by Oliver. Oliver moves in. Couple of stick handles. Gets around his man. Back to the corner. Tried to play it back, but Wonderland was waiting. Daniel holds at the blue line. Dumps it in. Teddy ends up with the puck after a couple of Wonderland players play it back to Oliver. Oliver with the blast, knocked down by Charlie. Goalie with a save. Second effort goes wide. Charlie still has the puck, moving back into the corner. Sorry, Teddy. Teddy back to Colin. Colin turns away from one man, still has the puck between the legs. What a pass to Charlie. Charlie tried to give it back to Teddy, but Wonderland was in the way. Charlie continues to fight for it. Oliver asks for the puck. Good pass back out to Daniel. A little hard. Daniel gets dumped. Teddy working behind as time runs out on the second period. 3-0. Good smart possession there by the Caps. Just hanging on to the puck. Is it working out for you? It's all good?
I think so.
Do you have like first names? Do people put in first names for you?
No.
Okay.
No. It takes a second for me to search for it.
Yeah, it's difficult. Thank you. Oh, do you have to get the app? You might be able to do it on the web, so I can send Sideline HD. There's a whole bunch of C's. It does have the numbers, so if you get to know the numbers, then it kind of helps, but...
Let's go, Wizard!
Yes.
Have a third period!
All right, third period, about to get underway here. Caps with a slight shot advantage, but a heavy goal advantage here, 3-0. Tried to poke ahead as Kieran tied up. Couple players pushing and shoving, back to the D. Dylan, couple of whacks, but their player continues to move. Now he dishes. Nice job by Oliver to get in the way of that shot. Drew's coming out. Hard pass ahead to Kieran. Knocked off his stick. Nice job, Oliver, getting back. Hard pass across to Daniel. Daniel feeds up ahead to Dylan. Dylan sees Drew. Drew waits. Now just dumps it in. Kieran first to it. Knocks the puck, but doesn't keep. The big defender comes out with it. Plays it up ahead off Daniel's stick. Daniel just takes control. Goes behind the net. Hits the brakes, plays it back to Oliver, who's set up in the corner for a nice easy pass. Oliver's just going to keep all the way in, loses it right onto Dylan's stick. The player overskates, left back at the blue line. Kieran was there. Kieran keeps, fights his way through. Now he chips it down low, goes to get it. Has Dylan set up in the crease, lays on a stick. Puck is still there. Wonderland coming out with it. Couple of sticks, back to Reagan. Reagan sidesteps, good pass over to Flynn. Flynn holds, Flynn drags, moves in, lots of traffic, shot comes wide. Back to Jasper now. Jasper holds, comes down low, switches with his man, feeds right back into the crease. Kieran got a chip, but too much defense there, turns it aside. Flynn steps up, takes the puck away, but it comes in offsides. Wins it over to Reagan. Reagan back to Jasper. Jasper holds, red line, just shoots it in deep. Banks it in the corner, off the net. Wonderland plays it around. Nice job by Flynn, trying to dog his man. Ends up playing it way too high. Gets some help from Jasper. Flynn plays it out. Collins moving faster though, takes it away. Colin, couple of stick handles. Player falls down and all alone. Leaves it backside, beats the goalie. Tied up in feet. Kieran gives it back to Daniel. Daniel holds, tried to play it through to Teddy, but missed. Comes all the way back. Wonderland with a hard pass across. Nice job by Daniel to scoop up the loose puck. Daniel back behind, hits the brakes again. Hard pass over to Teddy. Teddy looks. Now he finds Charlie moving through. One player to beat, one on his backside. Stick check, goes into the corner to play the puck. Pulls up, avoids the check. Kai is still in. Play back around the corner. Kieran and Charlie have to play. Puck is caught up in feet. Played all the way back to Kai. Kai oversteps, uses the long reach to get the puck back into his good possession. Charlie has it. Charlie back to Daniel. Daniel steps up. Gonna skate with it. Just gets the zone now. Gets it deep as we were a little discombobulated there. Kieran takes away the back door there, or the behind the net. Teddy just protects, turns away from one man, tried to get around two, ends up losing the puck. Nice job by Drew to step through the stick. Played it up ahead, goes off a player, knocked off though. Teddy, we got one player breaking. Kai was going to the bench, had to get back into play. Shot comes back. Drew, Will gets a stick on it. Right back onto Wonderland. They get another shot, goes wide. Drew now just going to skate with the puck, steers it around. A couple players moving with speed. Chipped away though. Now he gets basically the whole team gets a line change. Oliver opts to dump it deep. Calling in on the first forecheck. Stepped up by Oliver now. Keeps the puck at the blue line. Puck is loose, in feet, dug out by Wonderland. We got 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Flynn's moving, chipped around the player into the corner. Flynn goes in to help out. Oliver goes back to take away the center. Oliver has the puck, bounces it backside, but misses our players here. Now it's just dumped back deep into the corner by Wonderland. One man in, floats through the air, comes all the way back to Wonderland, who was changing. Hard pass in, hits Flynn. Flynn opts to move forward with this one. Now he gets the zone, dumps it in deep. Not a lot of possessions here. Colin gets a piece of it with his glove. There's no netting over there, so up and over the glass it goes. Out of the zone, face off here. Kieran takes the draw, chipped aside. Chase and Wonderland are both tied up. Jasper stepped up. Thought he had it. Puck is just getting stuck on these boards. Knocked aside. Chase has it. Chase feeds it up ahead to Kieran. Kieran's moving in. Has Chase, gives to Chase. Chase holds. Chase shoots into legs. Reagan turns with it. Reagan sweeps away from pressure, but right into another skater. Wonderland plays it hard around. Jasper steps up. Jasper hits the brakes. Chase just sweeps it down low. Kieran's there to get the puck. Player falls, leaves it back behind for Reagan. Reagan towards the front into the crease. Has to move. Nice job. Oh, got around Kai. Kai was making a play. Oh, puck is just left. I don't know what's up with the ice here, but players are leaving the puck everywhere. Jasper, hard play back over to Reagan. Reagan collects. Reagan didn't get much on that. Keeps with it though, wins it right back, plays it up ahead for Kieran. Kieran has Chase, holds, feeds it towards the front. Chase was going to the side though. Kieran, great great forecheck here, takes it away. 3 players on him, still steps in, runs a man over. Hard pass back through, a couple of players. Charlie gets a stick on it. Waffling puck, they say it was touch, no icing here. Their players look tired, going to the bench. Played back up ahead, Charlie's there. Charlie opts for the backwards pass back to Daniel. Daniel loses it as a bigger player was coming, loses it ahead for right in his face, yep. Eric's yelling at Teddy.
I don't know. I mean, he's got it on video. So they can watch.
What are you arguing for?
Teddy probably got a 10. Looks like somebody else is coming to sit, the 2. Nope, I guess not. It was a line change. It was just guys coming off the bench. I thought someone was coming off the bench to sit. All right, some more personnel change. We got offsetting penalties. Comes in deep. Colin gets a stick on it. Tied up is Drew. Drew fights for it, but Wonderland comes up with it. Oliver stays with it, gets it back to Daniel. Daniel bouncing puck, has to find it. Still bouncing. Comes loose and Will covers. Knock over to the other side, some open ice. Oliver tries to find a pass. Now he does, misconnects. Puck is still loose, lots of help. Players coming back, getting sticks on it. One player in front tries to find a shot. Now he does under Will, but goes wide. Back to the point, shot comes through, lots of traffic, goes wide again. Maybe deflects wide. Colin gives his man a shove. Nice job by Drew. Gets a stick behind him though, has to kick it along. Player falls down, out of the zone it comes. Played back in and offsides is the call. Face off down, Reagan has it, plays it off the boards, back to the Wonderland D. Wonderland plays it ahead, right back to Reagan though. Reagan with a bump, keeps the puck, still fights his way through, a little bit of a hook, no call, avoids the check, still keeps the puck along the boards. Player steps up to run at him. Kieran wins it. Beautiful feed to Chase, waiting backside. One-timer in the open net. The player opted to step up and try to get the hit that he missed out on the first time and left Kieran all alone. Now they win it back. Wonderland sets up behind. Reagan rushes the play. Couple of deflections through. Chase plays his man into the bench area. Flynn takes over behind. Flynn chips it off the boards. A little bit of a push by Chase, but not out. Now Flynn picks up. Flynn keeps moving with the puck. Tries to turn the corner, but loses the handle of the puck. Now feeds it up ahead. Reagan's there. Reagan wins the puck. Reagan into the zone. Left the puck behind as Wonderland chips it back to their defender. D has to go D to D. Caps are on him quickly. Misplayed here along the boards. Fed to Reagan. Reagan on the backhand. Reagan gives it back to Kieran. Kieran back to Reagan. Reagan moving with the puck. Feeds it right back to Flynn. Flynn turning into the corner. Tries to step back through. Somehow he keeps the puck. Moving behind the net. Tries to hit the brakes. Couple players there. Plays right back to Flynn. Flynn's moving with the puck. Players step up into him. Kieran's there to help out. Right back to Drew. Drew, puck was on end. Feeds it down low to Charlie. Couldn't get a tip. Charlie ties up his man in the corner. Dug out by Kieran. Kieran comes in. Oh, tried to feed it through. Now it comes through. Drew was just waiting for that one. Huge effort by Kieran to just fight it through. Colin chips it back. Drew and Kai standing right next to each other. Pass is intercepted. Misplayed by Wonderland. Now taken away. Little dish there by Dylan. Chopped in by Drew. Drew's going to go chase it down. Leaves it behind for Colin. Colin's there. Plays it back to the point for Daniel. Daniel with a shot. Deflects wide. Colin is there. Has all day. Gives back to Drew. Drew back to Kai. Kai tried to get it back to Daniel, or to Drew. Now he does. Drew on the backhand. Tried to chip it over to Dylan. Dylan had to settle it down. Now he's moving with it along the boards. Stepped in front of by Wonderland. Wonderland turns it back to the corner. Daniel's there. Daniel steps up. Gets a little bit of help from Dylan. Back to the point. Colin tiptoeing around. A couple of sticks there. Keeps the puck. Colin, tried to feed it back to the point. Intercepted, though. Wonderland's coming back the other way. 2-on-2. Daniel's backpedaling. Their player comes aside. Big long reach there by Kai to take it away. Their player comes back to the front. Holds. Pushed by Daniel as he tries to shoot. Played onto Chase's stick. Chase turns it right back to Daniel. Daniel's got time now and space. Plays it up ahead to Colin. Colin, one touch. Turns away from pressure. Moving through neutral ice. Tried to play it around the player. Didn't work. Kai tried to get a glove on it to keep it in the zone. Played back for Reagan. Reagan to Oliver, who didn't have much space to do much of anything. Shot. It's not really a shot. It's just kind of a dump in. Goes wide of Will into the corner. Played hard out of the zone. Wonderland back to collect the puck down. Tried to play it back. And offsides as Kieran could not hold up. Kieran, Reagan chase. Puck comes back to Flynn. Flynn had a puck on end. tried to get the handle, could not. Plays it back for Oliver. Oliver gets the red line and just shoots it in. On immediately is Kieran. Reagan steps in the way of the clearing attempt or the pass. Outlet pass misses. Flynn is there. Flynn has the puck. Protects, turns away from pressure nicely. Now he stepped in front of, held the puck a little too long, and Wonderland takes over. Oliver steps up to take it away, and Wonderland just gets it back to their D. Now they turn to open ice. Flynn has to play defense now. Steps around Flynn, hard shot. Will knifes it out of the air and covers. .243 running clock here. Wins it down. Charlie was coming out with it. They hold the blue line though. Now they chip back to Colin. Colin loses it, but all the way back over to Teddy. Teddy shot through, bouncing puck. Jasper finds it. Jasper just collects it, settles it down, hits the break. What a punch turn. Well done. Tried to get it back to Colin. Colin is able to get it back to Jasper. Jasper just collects. Back to Teddy. Teddy tried to just clear it through, but has to run it down. Back to trying to play it through legs. Didn't work so well. Now it's caught in feet. Teddy fights his way through. Still has the puck. Now feeds it down low to Charlie. Charlie tries to play it through his stick. Tried to play it through his legs. Tricky back to Teddy. But player was waiting. Shot comes through. Deflects once. Goalie covers. Colin is there. Cool heads prevail. Kieran, Dylan, Daniel's back. Daniel back down low to Dylan. Dylan holds. Dylan turns to the side. Couldn't keep the puck though. Lost it. 3-on-2 developing. Kieran's coming back. Pass it over. Now we have numbers. Great drag there by Oliver to take away the effort. Man comes off the boards with it. Stepped up. Loose puck. Oliver sidesteps the chip. Oh, Drew couldn't win it. Oliver's there though. Oliver tries to shoot through legs. Didn't work. Back to the point. Kieran's there. Kieran shoots through the jumping feet of Oliver, and defenders were there to settle it down. Fed right back in onto Dylan's stick. Dylan steps into a poke check though. Knocks the puck away. Oliver's going to have to move. Oh, and Will was out. Will came all the way out to play it. Players are not sure where the puck is. Will might have got a piece of the player, but no call there. Fed around. Nobody's there. Chase has it. Chase just feeds it out of the zone. Safety. Wonderland holds. Moves around as time expires. That's a wrap. Took the wind out of everyone's sails. Caps were able to play keep away. Sidestep the big hits so it didn't get too ugly, and time expires. All right, game is tomorrow.